Well, Coach, welcome back. Trust the transition from UK to Canada going well?
Yeah, just had to obviously sign a few papers, do some immigration stuff, and keep the house in order kind of thing before obviously moving up north, up to Toronto.
Now, you were also there scouting some players. Can you give us a little glimpse into what you saw and what you liked?
Yeah, I mean, obviously when we came in, we had to see what we had here. You know, I'd obviously watched a lot of the games, but you had to kind of see firsthand what kind of players and what's our depth, and then you kind of have to evaluate it from there. So we're starting a wee bit behind, obviously, but hopefully we've got a few, 3 or 4 players that potentially will be coming in, which will really bolster the squad. So which we need. I mean, every team has to look to strengthen the squad, no matter what position they're at.
And going into the final preseason match on Saturday, it's against Kansas City, one of the top teams in Major League Soccer. Do you approach this almost like a regular season match, given that the first kick is just a week away?
Well, yes and no. Obviously, you want certain standards that have to be there, but again, it's only a preseason game. If we get no injuries out of the game, that's one of the biggest pluses I'm looking for. But I think the players would like to put in a performance. I don't think they need me to tell them. They want to be ready come Vancouver. But in all honesty, it's another pre-season, and just some more minutes to get under the guys' belt.
There's been a lot of trialists here at camp. Taylor Morgan, Jonathan Osorio, Ashton Bennett. A lot of them have had some good games. Can you talk a little bit about these guys and what you've seen from them that gives you some encouragement?
Yeah, I mean, John Osorio's come from the academy and he's done really well, actually. I think he's got a really good future, and Taylor and Ashton have done extremely well themselves. So obviously we'll be having conversations with them as we're moving forward. But they haven't looked apart at all from the first team squad. So really pleased with that. We had to get some more players in, obviously, because of the start of the preseason. We didn't have the numbers, and there wasn't really any kind of scouting and recruitment done for then. So we're kind of starting a bit late. But in saying that, I think we're getting up to speed. We're knowing what we need now. And as I said, hopefully we can tie a few guys down and bring some more players in.
And finally, Stefan Fry back in training today with that protective mask on and took a few shots today. Are you encouraged by him and potentially even playing on March 2nd, do you think?
Well, I think March 2nd is probably a wee bit too soon to be realistic. But it's great to see him out and about again, of course, after that pretty bad injury. So it's always good to have Stefano around. He's a great personality and a really good. He brings a really good presence to the squad. So him back training is it's very positive.